totally flawed film review tonight. Tonight I've been watching a film called The Funhouse. The Funhouse. We watched this tonight. Wow, what a movie it was. But it's directed by Tobe Hooper. It's only like a 95-minute film, so it's like an hour and a half, just over. Okay, so the carnival is a place for fun and laughter, but not for the Amy and her friends. When their childish dare to stay all night in the spooky funhouse backfires, it leaves a trail of dismembered teenagers a mile long in Tobe Hooper's classic video nasty era slasher. Will anyone escape the clutches of the stumbling madman that stalks the sideshow as they enter the carnival bonkers chilling sadism? The only way to find out is sent into the funhouse where the games have no rules and the only prizes offers a simply grisly demise. I've been watching this tonight, man. I can't remember if I've actually seen it. It seems familiar, but I'm not sure if it's the same film I saw years ago. And the film was really good, that's for sure. Now, Tobe Hooper directed last year. He directed films like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I really like that film. Poltergeist, I really like that film. And in this film, what I liked about it is the characters were good. And I like the beginning of the film where he sees like the bedroom and he sees like this kind of weird stuff on the walls, like masks and creepy masks and stuff, which I liked. And then he sees post on the wall of Frankenstein's monster, and other stuff. So at the beginning of the film, you see this character. You see it from their point of view, looking around the bedroom and stuff. But then what I like about this scene is influence from Halloween, with the masks, where like the little kid puts the mask on, and he kills his sister. Kind of similar happens in this film. Influence from the mask, Halloween, and what was the other film I was thinking about? Psycho. Kind of influence to those two, the mask scene where they put the mask on, and then the shower scene. And this scene was good, where it turns out to be our brother. It's an old film. It's not a new film. I'm not sure what year it was now. 1981. I didn't realise it was that far back actually. But anyway, it's a 1981 film. What a film it was, like I said. So just before he directed Poltergeist. Now it turns out, to be, you see like this character grabbing a knife. Right? At first you think it looks kind of real, the knife does, and it turns out to be not. And it turns out to be a brother behind the mask, which is kind of like Halloween, Halloween. He's like hiding in the wardrobe, and of course, he takes a picture of some reason of her. And then she says something that would haunt her later on. That's going to backfire later on, haunt her later on in the film, where she says that she's going to get her own back on him. And of course, that stays with him through the film. So anyway, she meets up with her boyfriend and her friends, of course. So they're going to go to see a film or something, but she wants to see a film. But her boyfriend says, let's go to the fun house. Let's go to the fair. She's kind of like, okay, I don't know whether they end up at the fair, right? Of course, her brother follows. Well, he kind of like sneaks out of the house and goes to the fair. And of course, when they end up at the fair, you see some crazy characters. Very weird characters in here, real kind of like. You see this one character who's at the fun house. With a mask, like a Frankenstein monster mask, and it's like, whoa, okay. So anyway, and there's a reason why that is. So yeah, anyway, so one of the characters, they go on these rides, right? So they go on these rides, right? Of course. And one of the characters has a crazy idea. I mean, this actually seemed like a fun idea at the time. Even I was like, I might try that. Is stay in the fun house, sleep stay there all night. And they're like, oh, okay, let's do that. So they end up staying in the fun house. Of course, that's when the troubles begin. Their troubles, because there's a character who is a fortune teller. She's like doing something with Frankenstein's monster. Like he's paying her for something. And of course, a bit of pleasure and stuff. Of course, And of course, he kills her, and they witness her above that. You know, they're above. And after that, you think, they bet they regret thinking staying in it. And of course, another character pops up in the film who knows about this, the killing. Of course, they think, oh, I know, let's blame the, let's blame someone else. Let's blame the locals. You know the murder of this woman, this fortune teller. Yeah, and then that's where their problems start, because they end up getting stuck in the funhouse, and then certain characters start to die in this film, one by one. So yeah, like I said, the part where when I mentioned her brother, of course, where she says I'm gonna get married, but that backfires on her later on, because then he turns up at the funhouse, of course, he knows that they're there. Of course, when their parents turn up later on in the film to pick him up, he doesn't mention nothing about it. He's kind of like, he keeps it quiet, and then you start hearing the flashbacks of what she said, flashbacks. And like I said, that completely that kind of like backfires on later on. And the guy, the guy behind Frankenstein's mask. I see why he wears a mask. He looks, the guy looks freaky. That's all I can say. This killer is this kind of like, whatever. So yeah. So I really liked it though. The guy who's the killer in there is pretty. I was like, Jesus Christ. I don't want to meet him in a dark alley. That's for sure. So yeah. The last part was really good. Really enjoyed it. Yeah. So that's the story. That's what happens in the movies. Yeah, it's a fun movie. I was sitting there going, this film's good. It's fun. It's not boring. It's enjoyable. It's fun. It's a fun house movie. No pun intended, of course. Yeah, really enjoyed it. If you've never seen it, check it out. It's good. So what I disliked about it? I think I didn't dislike anything about it. Maybe it wasn't too gory. So yeah, I don't really dislike anything about that. So it's a fun movie. Okay, what I liked about it, the performances are good. Good character, and the main the character who's she's very pro. And the character who plays the killer, the freaky face guy. He's pretty scary. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Certain characters, I don't know. Certain characters do stupid things in this film. They think that's stupid. That character's gonna die straight away. But we're gonna die first. So yeah. I really enjoyed it though. I like the characters. I like the funhouse. I liked it. I love the when they're in the funhouse. It's so fun. It's a fun movie. I'd say it's a very fun movie. So I really liked it. So the rating I'm going to give this film is a 4 out of 5 because I really liked it. It's definitely worth a pick up if you've never seen a scary funhouse movie. Like I said, there's certain parts are like influence from Halloween and Psycho and stuff like that. So yeah, defo. So yeah, anyway, 4 out of 5 for the Funhouse. Really good film. Definitely worth a watch if you like Funhouse movie with a bit of murder and stuff like Carnage. So yeah, fun movie. So yeah. So anyway, people, that's my review of Funhouse. Oh yeah, you go to Funhouse. Yeah, so anyway, if you want to go off now, have a nice day, have a nice evening, take care. And if you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. If you haven't seen this film, tell me what you think of it. So, see you later.